ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Welcome to Lonestar Championship Wrestling, the premier fictitious wrestling promotion in the Lone Star state of Texas. Action begins next. Welcome to Lonestar Championship Wrestling, and welcome to our first ever pay-per-view event. We are starting tonight's action with a 10-man elimination gauntlet match for the Lonestar United States Championship. And making their way down to the ring, we have Hunter Shaw and from Kyoto, Japan, Yamamoto. And there you see the Lonestar United States Championship. This is a gauntlet match. Every 30 seconds, a brand new superstar will join the match. Superstars can be eliminated by pinfall or submission, and we will go until only one superstar remains. So do me a favor, super kick that subscribe button, and let's see how this match goes. And we are already expecting the next entrant into this match. And it looks like it will be Joe Dunn. Ooh, they got a little tangled up there. That was pretty interesting. The only way to lose is by pinfall or submission. Disqualifications do not count. You can go onto the outside of the ring. You can use furniture and weapons in this matchup. Last week, we had a fatal four-way match. Hunter Shaw was the loser in that match. That's why he starts this match at position number 1. Last week, Tony Young won that fatal four-way match, and he will be the 10th participant, which will give him a huge advantage, and we'll see if he can capitalize tonight and leave with that United States Championship belt. Next entrant on his way, and it looks like it is John Butler, who was also in that match last week. Yamamoto taking a little breather in the corner while Joe Dunn and Hunter Shaw fight it out. John Butler now into the ring, and Yamamoto decides to get out and search for some weaponry. Pulled out a kendo stick, didn't seem happy with it. Throws it back down, now back in the ring. Nice little snapdragon suplex by Hunter Shaw. And the superstars are gonna keep coming very quickly. There's gonna be a very full ring very soon. We can have up to 8 competitors in the ring at the same time. And John Butler's gonna go and meet Max Mahler on the rampway and hits him with that kendo stick. And wow, Max Mahler's chances of winning this matchup may be done before they even begin. Back in the ring, Hunter Shaw and Joe Dunn. A nice snap suplex by Joe Dunn. And again, our next entrant is going to be on the way. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wesley Briggs making his debut for Lonestar Championship Wrestling all the way from London, England. And welcome to Lonestar Championship Wrestling, says Max Mahler with this steel chair and throws it in the face of John Butler. The ring filling up really quickly. 4 superstars in, now 5 superstars in, 6 superstars in, and about to be 7 superstars in. Here comes Zorro del Cielo. Just enjoying the pure chaos of this match. I wonder who's going to be the first person eliminated from this event tonight. For being the first one in, Yamamoto and Hunter Shaw still look like they're in pretty good shape. This will be the final participant until someone gets eliminated. Once somebody gets eliminated, then number 9 can come out, but we are stuck at number 8. And it looks like it's going to be Cody Kent. Nice little move by Max Mahler onto Joe Dunn. And here comes Cody Kent about to get into the ring. Zoro went for a cover on Wesley Briggs, who kicks out at 1. There's a lot of action going on. Feast your eyes. I can't say anything fast enough with my lips. I'll just let the action speak for itself. Big baseball swing by Max Mahler and just narrowly avoids John Butler. Lucky for John Butler. And this is where being number 9 and number 10 really pays off, because they don't have to do anything. These 8 competitors are going to beat themselves to a bloody pulp, and then they get to be like vultures, just picking off the carcasses one by one until they leave with that United States Championship. A couple of superstars now starting to show signs of wear and tear on their bodies, perhaps slowing down, getting a little exhausted. Something's gotta break. John Butler, using those steel steps on the outside, connects with Cody Kent and Wesley Briggs. Breaking that kendo stick on the head of Hunter Shaw. Splits into a million pieces right in the center of the ring on the Lone Star logo. You can't let your guard down even for a second. You see a bunch of these superstars going for big moves, being caught off guard by another superstar just lying in wait. Pinfall, John Butler. Can Hunter Shaw kick out? Seems to be no problem for him. Covered by Zoro do Cielo. Kick out by Joe Dunn. We're starting to see some damage. Yamamoto looks to be in some rough shape, and he's going for his finishing maneuver. Could this be it for John Butler? And John Butler able to kick out, while Joe Dunn is manhandling Zoro and goes into a pinfall after all of those German suplexes to the back. Just barely able to get his shoulder up and kick out. This is only the first match of the night. This may go forever, but later on tonight, we have Xander Jones, Adrian, Bryan. Only one superstar can leave with the Lone Star World Heavyweight Championship, and it is the finals of our tournament. And I know they're both amped up, ready to go. Maybe perhaps some nerves settling in. A cover on Yamamoto. Can he kick out? And he does. Almost looks easy. Max Mahler covering Wesley Briggs. I didn't see it. It was in the background. Perhaps hit him with his finishing maneuver, the choke slam. And Wesley Briggs could not answer, could not beat a count of 3, and has been eliminated from this matchup, which means number 9 should be on the way to the ring at any moment. Hunter Shaw again covering Yamamoto and still cannot get the 3 count. And Zoro with a big move on John Butler. Could this be it for John Butler? And he kicks out. A lot of near falls. Superstars are managing to stay alive somehow in this matchup. We have 1 eliminated. We have 7 in the ring. We have 2 that have yet to make it into this matchup. I don't know where number 9 is. Number 9 should be coming in at any moment. And who is going to be number 9? We know who number 10 is. It's going to be Thespian Tony Young, but number 9, we have no idea. And Joe Dunn going for his submission move. Max Mahler's in a bad way, but able to fight out. Perhaps too big, just able to muscle his way out of that submission move. It's hard to wrap it with your hands around a guy of that size. John Butler kicks out, and here comes number 9. Who is it gonna be? And it is gonna be Jason Webb. Jason Webb, I believe, lost in the first round of our Lone Star World Heavyweight Championship tournament. Woo, and a kick out by Cody Kent. Now Zoro pinning Yamamoto. And able to get it. Yamamoto has been eliminated, which means number 10, Thespian Tony Young, should be on his way. And he will be nice and fresh while all of these competitors, you can see the damage, you can see the exhaustion, you can see the wear and tear that this grueling match has had on their bodies. Jason Webb is looking really good. He's getting the same thing coming in this late in the matchup. Huge advantage for him as well. Now going for 2 pin attempts on Hunter Shaw. Wasn't satisfied with the first, tried to be cheeky with the second, using the ropes to his advantage. A lot of superstars on the outside of the ring right now. Things are starting to move at a glacial pace. Everyone's really hurt. And I think they know if they get in the ring, that's the worst place for them to be. If you're in the ring, you can be pinned. Woo, and almost putting Jason Webb away early. He hasn't been in this matchup for that long, but all it takes is one move. And Zoro able to pin and cover Cody for a 3 count, and that is his second elimination of the night. And we are still awaiting Thespian Tony Young at that 10 slot. Woo, Max Mahler kicks out. I believe 3 have been eliminated. 6 are in the match. We have 1 left. And Joe Dunn has that submission move on John Butler, and John Butler taps out. We are still waiting on number 10. Five superstars in the ring. Choke slam. Max Mahler covers Zoro. Zoro able to kick out. What a display of strength. Able to kick out with that much weight, the bigger man on top of him, and absorbing a choke slam. And here comes Thespian Tony Young. And he's got to be licking his lips. And he's in a hurry to get to the ring, and I don't blame him. Jason Webb puts away Max Mahler. 5 eliminated, 5 are left. Who's gonna pull it out and win the Lone Star United States Championship? And that submission move again for Joe Dunn on Zoro Del Cielo. And can Zoro escape? He does for now. And Tony Young's gonna pin him. And gets the 3 count. That submission move wore him down, and Joe Dunn released it. I guess because he felt someone breathing down his neck, and Thespian Tony Young able to capitalize opportunistically on it and gets the 3 count. So we are down to 4. Hunter Shaw, Tony Young, Joe Dunn, Jason Webb. Hunter Shaw was the very first participant in this matchup. I think Joe Dunn came in at number 3. Oh, and as I say that, Hunter Shaw is eliminated. Tough break for him. And only 3 remain. If you're Tony Young, I would take your time on the outside and let these two fight each other. Jason Webb smartly going after Tony Young, knowing he's a bit fresher. I'd be more worried about him than Joe Dunn at this point, who has taken a lot of damage. Back into the ring. Joe Dunn gets a hold of him, and he's going to go for that submission move again on this time Jason Webb. And Tony Young's just going to sit there and watch. He doesn't need to help. Wow, and he's cleaning house. Joe Dunn with a leaping elbow. And perhaps lining up a big move. This is valuable resting time for Jason Webb on the outside of the ring. Tony Young gonna go up to the second rope, waiting for Joe Dunn to get to his feet. Double axe handle. Kick out by Joe Dunn, barely surviving. Jason Webb with that kendo stick goes for Tony Young. Tony Young able to move out of the way. Jason Webb counters. Joe Dunn disappears behind the ring. Let's not forget that he's there. Jason Webb perhaps not knowing what to do with Tony Young in his hands. Tony Young able to fight his way out. Arm trap power slam. What's this? Using gravity to the side of the knee, and this is the deal breaker to Joe Dunn, and could that be it for Joe Dunn? And Joe Dunn is not done. He kicks out. And Tony Young is very frustrated. Cannot believe that Joe Dunn kicked out of that. And Joe has that crimson mask. He's been busted open, and he's been going for a very long time. Impressive showing for him in this match. Second deal breaker. And this has to be it for him, right? And indeed, Joe Dunn will be going to the showers. He came in as the number 3 entrant into this matchup and made it to the final 3. Good showing for him tonight. Cover, kick out. And Tony Young looks a little bit more fresh, but Jason Webb is looking really good right now, and now has a cut above his right eye, crawling to the corner. Wow, just that sick thud that you hear from the kendo stick. Cut him right in the back, right on the neck, somewhere in that area. Tony Young misses with that leg drop. What's Jason Webb thinking? Took too much time. Tony Young with brass knuckles on his hand. Hits Jason Webb, but completely legal in this matchup. Goes for the cover. Wow, and he gets the win using those brass knuckles. Congratulations to Tony Young. He is the very first Lone Star United States Champion. Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Xander Jones. Introducing next, from Miami, Florida, Adrian Bryan. And this is for the Lone Star World Heavyweight Championship, the moment that we have been waiting for, the finals of our World Heavyweight Championship tournament. And the pressure has begun. Let me know in the comment section who you think is going to win this matchup. And for one of these superstars, all of their hard work and dedication, their focus, their poise is about to pay off. For the other superstar, it's going to be a heartbreaking loss. But it says a lot about you, mentally, physically, your wrestling ability to make it to this stage and to compete in the main event of our first ever pay-per-view event. And Adrian Bryan, Xander Jones squaring off in the middle of the ring. Looks like a little bit of a stalemate. Feeling each other out in the early portions of this match. And I don't blame them. You don't want to be too aggressive and leave yourself open to a mistake. Nice strike to the chin. Using the ropes. Enziguri. Adrian Bryan goes down. Now going to target the leg and stomps his knee into the mat. Reversal by Adrian Bryan. Gonna drag him over to the corner. Leans him on the ropes. Sets Xander on the top rope and now just landing knees viciously into the sides, into the ribs of Xander Jones. And a fall-away slam for good measure. Into a cover. And a kick out at 1. And look at the strength of Adrian Bryan. Just tossing Xander Jones around like he's a rag doll. Taking a little moment to jaw at the crowd. Talk some smack. This time's the rebound off of the rope. Xander Jones takes advantage with a knee to the face. Picks at the legs. Goes for a moonsault. Misses. Big mistake there. And Adrian Bryan goes right back to manhandling Xander Jones. Xander Jones getting up in the corner. Full steam ahead. Elbow to the face. And again, you see the powerful strikes of Xander Jones. That is his wheelhouse. That is his area of expertise. Oh, and a powerbomb him on the outside. Oh, gonna powerbomb him on the apron. Swings him around, shoulder first. And this is what Adrian Bryan wants. He wants to exude that power game. He wants to hit all of those big, heavy-set moves that are gonna take a lot of energy, big blows, knock the wind out of Xander Jones. And Jones wants to get to that striking, wants to keep his distance and tee off. Now climbing the top rope. Getting a little crazy in the ring right now. Hits that kill shot. Could this be a 3 count? And kick out by Adrian Bryan. And that kill shot comes out of nowhere for Xander Jones. That's why he's so dangerous. He can hit that move at any time. That was almost it for Adrian Bryan. And Adrian Bryan's gonna go for his power bomb. Now it's Xander Jones' turn to try to kick out. And does so. Ooh, and Adrian Bryan, you can see the pressure getting to him. Gonna have to level up. You're gonna have to do something better. You're gonna have to give it one more big shot. We talk about it all the time. Who can dig deeper? Who can go further? Who can try harder? Who can step up to the plate and knock it down when the pressure is at its highest? Nice little reversal by Xander Jones. Goes for the cover. Oh, and he's gonna try to use those ropes. Only 1 count. Adrian Bryan kicking out. Xander Jones, nice little springboard forearm. hyping himself up. Oh, what a kick to the face. Wow, these two have just been going back and forth. It's been a stalemate this whole time, and now in the center of the ring, gonna trade blows. Who is this gonna benefit? Who's gonna take away the momentum right here? This could be the moment where someone wins or loses this match right now. Up to the second rope. Double axe handle. Adrian Bryan goes down. And Xander Jones is lining up perhaps another kill shot. Connects. And that will be it. Xander Jones with that kill shot out of nowhere. Congratulations to Xander Jones, and he is the inaugural Lone Star World Heavyweight Champion.